Good morning, students. How are you? My name is S.K. Hasina, Social CRT, working in Venkatagiri KGBV. Our lesson is energy from the sun. You know that the sun is the source of heat on the earth. You know that the sun is the source of heat on the earth. But why do you think the heat varies from morning to night or from season to season and from place to place? We are listening some variation here. Try to think a reason for it. Cool in the early morning and warmer in the afternoon. Warm in summer and cool in winter. Cool on hilltops and warm in the plains. Cool on hilltops. Warm in equatorial region and cold in polar region. This is artificial environment for plants. Greenhouses. Greenhouses, interestingly, human societies have tried to grow crops everywhere by creating artificial environment for plants. This is for plants. Thus, we grow vegetables and fruits in very cold regions by building greenhouses. These buildings with transparent roofs and walls, which allow heat to come in but not escape. Next, we discuss about sun's rays and earth's surface. Insolation and terrestrial radiation. If the insolation received at the equator 0 degrees is 100 units, then at 45 degrees northern Japan 75 units are received. At 66.5 degrees polar circle 50 units are received. At 90 degrees north and south poles 40 units are received. Now we discuss about heat balance. The heat the earth receives from the sun is radiated back by the earth in different ways. As we saw, about one third of it is immediately reflected back into the space. The rest heats up the earth's surface, which in turn heats the atmosphere and eventually is radiated into the space. This complete radiation of the heat received from the sun is important. If the entire heat is not radiated back, then every day the amount of heat that remains will accumulate and it will become hotter and hotter. If the earth received less heat than it gave out in radiation, it would get cooler and cooler. Some gases like carbon dioxide prevent radiation of heat from the earth. Carbon dioxide in the atmosphere increase due to increased use of diesel and petrol, cutting down of forests, etc. If the carbon dioxide proportion in the atmosphere increases, then less heat will be radiated, causing an increase in global temperature. This results in what is called global warming. కార్బన్ డయాక్సైడ్ వంటి కొన్ని గ్యాసెస్ భూ వికిరణాన్ని అడ్డుకుంటాయి. డీజిల్, పెట్రోల్ వంటి వాటి వినియోగం పెరగడం, అడవులు నరికివేయడం వంటి వాటి వల్ల అట్మాస్ఫియర్లో కార్బన్ డయాక్సైడ్ పెరుగుతుంది. అట్మాస్ఫియర్లో కార్బన్ డయాక్సైడ్ పర్సంటేజ్ పెరిగితే భూ వికిరణం తగ్గి ప్రపంచ ఉష్ణోగ్రతలు పెరుగుతాయి. దీనినే భూగోళం వేడెక్కటం అంటారు, గ్లోబల్ వార్మింగ్ అంటారు. వాట్ ఈజ్ గ్లోబల్ వార్మింగ్? గ్లోబల్ వార్మింగ్ ఈజ్ the long-term heating of Earth's climate system observed since the pre-industrial period between 1850 and 1900 due to human activities, primarily fossil fuel burning, which increases heat trapping. Greenhouse gas levels in Earth's atmosphere. What is global warming and its effects? గ్లోబల్ వార్మింగ్ వల్ల ఎలాంటి ప్రభావాలు ఎదురవుతాయి? గ్లోబల్ వార్మింగ్ ద గ్రాడ్యువల్ హీటింగ్ ఆఫ్ ఎర్త్స్ సర్ఫేస్, ఓషన్ and atmosphere is caused by human activity, primarily the burning of fossil fuels that pumps carbon dioxide, other greenhouse gases into atmosphere already. Global warming is having a measurable effects on the planet. గ్లోబల్ వార్మింగ్ అంటే ఎర్త్ టెంపరేచర్లో దీర్ఘకాలికంగా జరిగే పెరుగుదల. క్లైమేట్ చేంజ్లో ఇది ప్రధాన అంశం. ప్రత్యక్షంగా ఉష్ణోగ్రతలు కొలవడం ద్వారా భూమి వేడెక్కడం వల్ల కలిగే వివిధ ప్రభావాలను కొలవడం ద్వారా దీన్ని నిరూపించారు. గ్లోబల్ వార్మింగ్, శీతోష్ణ స్థితి మార్పు అనే మాటలను తరచూ ఒకదానికొకటి ప్రత్యామ్నాయంగా వాడుతుంటారు. సో మరింత ఖచ్చితంగా చెప్పాలంటే గ్లోబల్ వార్మింగ్ అనేది ప్రధానంగా మానవుల వలన ప్రపంచంపై ఉష్ణోగ్రతలు పెరగడం, అది కొనసాగటం. Now we discuss about world mean annual temperature. The global annual temperature has increased at an average rate of 0.08 degrees Celsius for decades since 1880 and over twice that rate since 1981. The 2020 temperature was the highest in the 141 year, recorded plus 1.28 degrees Celsius above average. Next topic, the temperature of atmosphere. Atmospheric temperature is a measure of temperature at different levels of the Earth's atmosphere. It is governed by many factors including incoming solar radiation, humidity and altitude. This is thermometer. A thermometer is an instrument. A thermometer is an instrument that is used to measure temperature. Thermo means heat. Meter means to measure. Thermo means heat. Meter means measure. Thermometer is a device used for measuring temperature. A thermometer is an instrument that measures temperature. It can measure the temperature. It can measure the temperature of a solid such as food, a liquid such as water, or a gas such as air. The three most common units of measurement for temperature are Celsius, Fahrenheit, and Kelvin. What is thermometer? A thermometer is an instrument for measuring or showing temperature, how hot or cold something is. One type of thermometer is an narrow. Another type is a digital temperature, which uses electronics to measure temperature. Uses thermometer. Thermometers are used to measure temperature. Below is a list of some scenarios in which a thermometer might be used to measure the outdoor temperature, to measure body temperature during a physical exam at the doctor's. What is the main use of thermometer? A thermometer is a tool that measures temperature, how hot or cold something is. Temperature are used to see if you have a fever or tell you how cold it is outside. Made up of thermo means heat and meter means measuring. To get an idea of other temperatures, measure and note the temperature of the following things. Before you start measuring, guess the temperature of each one. Water in bucket, ice, glass of cold water, warm bath water. Temperature 0 degrees Celsius. Guess measurement. Things temperature 0 degree Celsius. Guess measurement. Things water in bucket. Guess 26 degrees Celsius. Measurement 36 degrees Celsius. Ice. Guess 0 degree Celsius. Measurement 0 degree Celsius. Glass of cold water 13 degrees Celsius. Measurement 11 degrees Celsius. Warm bath water 75 degrees Celsius. Guess measurement 77 degrees Celsius. It is safer and advisable to use thermometers that have a scale of 10 degrees Celsius to 110 degrees Celsius. Using such a thermometer also measures and note the temperature of boiling water and hot tea. Boiling water 100 degrees Celsius, hot tea 96 degrees Celsius. Measure the temperature for a week in different months throughout the year. You will be able to see the temperature differences between the summer, winter, monsoon and other seasons. ప్రతి మంత్లో 1 వీక్ పాటు టెంపరేచర్ కొలిస్తే సమ్మర్, వింటర్, మాన్సూన్లో టెంపరేచర్ చేంజెస్ తెలుసుకోవచ్చు. సమ్మర్లో టెంపరేచర్ హెవీగా ఉంటుంది. అలాగే వింటర్లో టెంపరేచర్ చాలా తక్కువగా ఉంటుంది. మాన్సూన్లో 1 డే టెంపరేచర్ ఉంటుంది, నెక్స్ట్ డే టెంపరేచర్ ఉండకపోవచ్చు. సో ఈ విషయాన్ని 3 సీజన్స్లో టెంపరేచర్ గమనిస్తే టెంపరేచర్లో చేంజెస్ గుర్తించవచ్చు. ద నెక్స్ట్ వీక్ మెజర్ ద ఎయిర్ టెంపరేచర్ ఈచ్ డే ఎట్ ద సేమ్ టైమ్ and place. Each day before you measure, write down your guess. Keep your record in a separate notebook. Record the temperature every day for 1 week for few months. Calculate the weekly average temperature. రాబోయే వారం రోజుల పాటు ప్రతిరోజు ఒకే ప్రదేశం, ఒకే సమయంలో వాతావరణ ఉష్ణోగ్రతలు తీసుకోండి. ప్రతిరోజు ఉష్ణోగ్రత కొలవడానికి ముందు దానిని ఊహించి అంచనా వేయండి. వీటిని ఒక పుస్తకంలో నమోదు చేయండి. టేబుల్లో ఇలా వారం రోజుల పాటు వేరేరు నెలల్లో ఉష్ణోగ్రతలు నమోదు చేయండి. మీరు నమోదు చేసిన వారం రోజుల ఉష్ణోగ్రత సగటును కనుక్కోండి. నౌ we discuss high and low temperature. Have recorded the highest and lowest temperature reached on the earth. Example, the highest temperature recorded is from a place called Ajijia in Libya, where in July 1922 the temperature reached 57.8 degrees centigrade. ఎత్తుపై నమోదైన అత్యంత ఎక్కువ అత్యంత తక్కువ ఉష్ణోగ్రతలను శాస్త్రజ్ఞులు నమోదు చేశారు. 1992 జూలైలో లిబియాలోని అజీజియాలో అత్యధిక టెంపరేచర్ 57.8 డిగ్రీస్ సెల్సియస్ నమోదు చేశారు. లిబియా అనే కంట్రీ ఆఫ్రికా అనే కాంటినెంట్లో ఉంది. Likewise, on a place at Vostok Station in the Antarctica, the temperature fell to minus 89.2 degrees Celsius in July 1983. అంటార్కిటికాలోని వోస్టాక్ కేంద్రంలో 1983 జూలైలో అత్యంత తక్కువగా మైనస్ 89.2 డిగ్రీస్ సెల్సియస్ ఉష్ణోగ్రత నమోదు చేశారు. నో వాట్ ఇట్ మీన్స్ ఫర్ ద టెంపరేచర్ టు బి minus 5 degrees Celsius or minus 89 degrees Celsius. You already know that when water reaches a temperature around 100 degrees Celsius starts boiling, and at about 0 degrees Celsius it freezes into ice. Temperature minus 5 degrees Celsius లేదా మైనస్ 89 డిగ్రీస్ సెల్సియస్ ఉండడం అంటే ఏమిటో మీకు తెలుసా? నీళ్ళు 100 డిగ్రీస్ సెల్సియస్కి చేరితే మరుగుతాయి, 0 డిగ్రీస్ సెల్సియస్కి చేరితే గడ్డకట్టుకుంటాయి. మినిమం టెంపరేచర్ బిలో ఈజ్ మైనస్ 273.16 డిగ్రీస్ సెల్సియస్. టెంపరేచర్ కెనాట్ గో బిలో దిస్. 0 కంటే తక్కువ ఉష్ణోగ్రతల్లో మైనస్ 273.16 డిగ్రీస్ సెల్సియస్ అత్యల్పమైనది. ఇంతకంటే ఉష్ణోగ్రత తగ్గదు. The temperature reaches below 0 degrees Celsius, it is recorded in minus degree Celsius. టెంపరేచర్ 0 కంటే తగ్గితే ఇన్ని డిగ్రీల మైనస్ అంటారు. టెంపరేచర్ ఈజ్ గ్రేటర్ 5 degrees Celsius or minus 5 degrees Celsius. 5 degrees Celsius greater. Which of these two temperatures will you feel colder? Minus 5 degrees Celsius. How many degrees differences is there between minus 5 degrees and 5 degrees? Answer 10 degrees Celsius. Next, 88 degrees below 0 Celsius. Answer minus 88 degrees Celsius. Next, 38 degrees above freezing Celsius. Answer 38 degrees Celsius. Next, 32 degrees below freezing Celsius. Answer minus 32 degrees Celsius. Next, the temperature of a normal human body is 37 degrees Celsius. How much hotter than normal body temperature is 50 degrees Celsius? Answer 13 degrees Celsius. Next, how much colder than the normal body temperature is minus 5 degrees Celsius? Answer 42 degrees Celsius. Next, at which of the above temperature will we feel hottest? Answer 29 degrees Celsius. Next, at which of the above temperature will you feel coldest? Minus 16 degrees Celsius. See this picture, students. Factors influence temperature. The 4 factors that affects the temperature are the latitude, altitude, ocean currents, and distance from large bodies of water. 1. Latitude. 2. Altitude. 3. Ocean currents. 4. Distance from large bodies of water. 5th. Slope, shelter and aspect. 6th. Natural vegetations and soils. First one, latitude. Latitude. Due to the Earth's inclination, the midday sun is almost overhead within the tropics, but the sun's rays reach the Earth at an angle outside the tropics. Second one is altitude. Since the atmosphere is mainly heated by conduction from the earth, it can be expected that place nearer to the earth's surface are warmer than those higher up. Thus, temperature decreases with increasing height above sea level. Third one is continentally. Land surfaces are heated more quickly than water surfaces because of the higher specific heat of water. Fourth one is ocean currents and winds. Both ocean currents and winds affect temperature by transporting their heat or coldness into adjacent regions. Ocean currents like the Gulf Stream or the North Atlantic drift warm the coastal districts of Western Europe, keeping their parts ice free. Fifth one is slope, shelter and aspect. A steep slope experiences a more rapid change in temperature than a gentle one. Mountain ranges that have an east-west alignment like the Alps show a higher temperature on the south-facing sunny slope than the north-facing sheltered slope. Sixth one is natural vegetation and soil. There is a definite differences in temperature between forested regions and open ground. The thick foliage of the Amazon jungle cuts off much of the incoming insolation, and in many places sunlight never reaches the ground. A small assessment for you. First question. Who is the principal source of energy? What is solar radiation? What is the capital city of Goa? What is global warming? When does carbon dioxide increase in the atmosphere?